Hey y'all, welcome back. All right, as you can see, this is going to be a extended continuation of a reading that was already in process, but I had to stop because the energies became so overwhelming. I had two directions that I could have gone into, which I am now approaching the bench, so to speak, to pick up where we left off. So thank you for being here. So there's no shuffling, of course, required, but I do want to thank you for your likes, your shares, your comments, and your subscription to the channel. And if you're new here, I encourage you to go back and watch the first part, which I believe it's titled something about disgruntled employees in quotation, because, you know, they're kind of employees, but it's not like they receive a W-2 at the end of the year. So not that kind of employee. But anyway. So you guys, we were in an energy of something that's definitely in process by way of tower energy falling, and it's falling around a group of individuals. I picked up 3 individuals who are now turning against this King of Pentacles energy, but the King of Pentacles energy is in this whole fraternalized brotherhood, sisterhood, coven energy. It's an organization to where they're looking now for those assumed disgruntled employees to have their back. The King of Pentacles wants to work with these 3 people because, you know, the 3 people are definitely on a pathway to hire, you know, an attorney possibly. It could be a witch doctor. It could be anybody, but it definitely was a Queen of Wands energy. Somebody who can help bring justice to this group. And, it could have been some lover business / partnership involved here, but it definitely had an energy when the cards came out. It was a step. It looked like a progression downwards, right? But the Wheel card was here in the upright, so it means this is what's supposed to happen. And I'm also confirming that with this divinely guided energy with the angels on the Lover's card and also the 2 of Cups that came out side by side, you guys. So of course there's money involved here. And another sign that this is divinely guided was, you know, Judgment is here, and then the Death card energy is here. They're both in the upright. So this is going to happen, and it's going to be for the greater good. Now, how you may be directly tied into this collective is because the 2 of Swords showed its face, but when it did, it kind of felt like the energy was shifting toward this could be favorable for you, but it's one of those things, the 2 of Swords is you don't have a lot of information, but there's a decision that needs to be made. Now, I felt like this Queen of Wands was going to reach out to you, collective. Whoever this person is, could be fire sign energy. I recall Leo becoming prevalent at that time. But that 2 of Swords is going to be like, I feel like they're going to make you some sort of an offer here that's going to be a little hard to refuse. All right. So now that we're here, I had already had clarifiers out by way of the Kipper deck, house card at the bottom of the deck. So it still felt very family oriented, which I piggybacked off of that 4 of Wands reversed energy as well, because those 3 quote unquote employees who are now disgruntled, this was the organization energy with that 4 of Wands. So the house card could also be relevant in that aspect, or it could mean a physical property. This could have something to do surrounding a house, a home, things that were done in a house, you know, that are now bringing this whole entire situation to Judgment and Death card energy. Because something needs to be done and said about this. I'm hearing corruption right now. Whatever it was definitely corrupt. All right, you guys, so here we are. The moment of truth, the moment we've all come collectively back together to see what else is here by revelation in the cards that we have yet to see. So I'm going to go ahead and get back into this 2 of Swords energy. And then I feel like the cards that are turned over by way of clarifiers are going to provide more insight on that neutral zone that I referred to in the original reading. Like the Chariot is here, but it's not moving, but it's also with that Queen of Wands. But I feel like it'll start movement once they get in contact with you for whatever information that you could help provide to help move that Chariot forward into that Ace of Pentacles. So let's go ahead and see what else is here with the 2 of Swords, y'all. Whew, that was a lot. All right, that was a friendly recap. Okay. But still, I invite you to go look at the original video, part 1. Behind the 2 of Swords, Spirit, what do we have? We have the Moon card reversed. Yeah, because you are the keeper of a lot of these secrets which have been revealed, but now they feel like, I feel like I'm saying they, because I know it's the Queen of Wands, but the Queen of Wands, that they action is because they know that you hold some sort of key here that's going to help free these 3 quote unquote employees to be able to get to this Ace of Pentacles, because that's really the bottom line, is getting to this money, which is going to be in conviction of this King of Pentacles energy. So there's some things that I'm hearing platform. So there are some things that have been said, revealed. You know, they're like, how did you know this? Because the Moon card is supposed to be kept quiet. It's supposed to be kept illuminated. But for some reason here, I'm looking at this card also as Lady Justice energy. She's giving me Lady Justice with this 2 of Swords. You had to make the decision to speak your truth. And you did. I don't know how you did it. You could have, maybe it was subliminal post on Facebook to where friends and family that know you and know this person or one of these employees or the King of Pentacles, and they put 2 and 2 together, hence the 2 of Swords, and they arrived to their own conclusion like, that collective person, they know something, and what they're saying rings true. Because if you think about it, and then, you know, they'll go into their own dissertation by themselves in their minds with their own spirit team. You know, these are people now coming in support of you who were once against you. That's what's happening here. But it's because you made that decision. You didn't have a lot to go off of, but you knew how you were inflicted. You knew how you were infected, but that had nothing to do with any of this. But it took that divine connected energy I was talking about, you divinely being connected to somebody in this scenario of an organization. It took you being connected to them to expose this whole operation. But you didn't know you were doing it. You had no idea that that's what you were doing. You were just doing what you were led to do. And for that, Spirit says, thank you, child. Thank you. You will be rewarded soon. Thank you. Thank you for doing what you were supposed to do by way of operating in your gifts or just being obedient to Spirit. You could have been like, nah, I'm not posting that. Nah, I'm not going to do that. Nah. But see, that would have been denying yourself of freedom. So basically you were able to free yourself. And now these that were out roaming free and doing all kinds of dirt and deceitful things, now they get locked up. Because once you were locked up with your emotions and your feelings, and this isn't fair, this isn't right, but you took that action to expose your true self, your feelings. You put yourself first, is what I'm saying. And with that, the secrets came flooding out, y'all. All right, y'all, here comes the water bottle. I'm just warning y'all ahead of time. Here comes the star of the show. Oh, maybe he changed his mind. Nope, he's trying to get a better access to it. All right, y'all, so we have the oops, and he just walked. Sorry for the camera shake. Okay, so we have the Temperance card reversed. So definitely there is an imbalance here. I heard somebody needs to get it together. So because we're in the operation of you collective, I don't want to say this has to do with you, but then again, I need to see what's behind this Temperance energy. But you know what? Let me pause for a second because there was a slight distraction there. Let me pause. Y'all know what I heard? I heard no time for fake ones. Just sip some Cristal with these real ones. Right? Spirit, what does that lyric have to do with this situation? So this feels like abandonment. No time for fake ones. This feels like avoidance. The feeling that came over me just now is possibly somebody in this ring here, and it could be this King of Pentacles. From East to West Coast, spread love. And if they keep talking, be counting bank figures. Oh, man. How you figure that your cream can impress my team? Y'all give me a moment. Spirit is coming through. Spirit is coming through. I mean, I could just be very generic and say, you know, of course this has to do with money. That's undeniable. But it also may have to do with music industry energy. Y'all, I told y'all in the beginning that this was somebody that was well known. And I'm not trying to speculate here. I'm not trying to do this for clout. I clearly understood that assignment in the very beginning of these cards coming out. So if we worked around those lyrics, if you're not familiar with that, that would have to do with, I'm not even going to name drop like that. But if you know, you know. I'm not even about to do all that. But this is avoidance. This is escaping. This is not wanting to pay attention to, you know, the main thing. The main thing for them is chasing money. That would be keeping the main thing the main thing. If I, you know, really sat and thought about the lyrics and then, you know, while I paused for the cause just now. So there's some avoidance energy with this imbalance. So possibly while you're speaking your truth, maybe they're not bothered. They're not bothered because they're so consumed with sipping Cristal with these real ones, right? Ignoring what really needs to be addressed because exposure is near. But it's like, I'm seeing movie scenes. Oh, you know what? At the end of Scarface. All right, this is dating me. But anyway, Al Pacino, who played, you know, the character in Scarface, at the very end, his house is getting shot up. You know, it's madness all around. He's lost his henchmen, his bodyguards. He realized that everybody, he's in a mansion, by the way. You know, he's surrounded with wealth here, but it's at the end of that cycle. It's like at the very end. He's got people outside trying to get to him by way of, you know, basically if they could kill him, that's enough. So time's up in that energy. But at the very end, I specifically saw Al Pacino. He had sniffed a whole lot of cocaine. Like he had a big like box of cocaine on his desk. He was like, okay, if this is it, then I'm going to go out like a king. That was basically his attitude without saying a word. And I believe he lit a cigarette. And I can't remember what happened after that, but I feel like that was like the end. I don't know what happened, but that's what this energy is here. It's like they're just going to go ahead and ride it out because they know this is it. They know this is the end. That was at no time for fake ones. Just sip some Cristal with these real ones. So the fake ones, the King of Pentacles considers the fake ones to be these quote unquote employees, which could be AKA family, friends, people who stuck beside them for a long time and got money with them for a long time. No matter who came up dead, no matter who walked away saying this isn't right, this isn't fair, almost as if there was a curse put on working with this particular individual, the King of Pentacles. Almost as if people were cursed from being with or around or, again, signing a contract to work with this person. Y'all go ahead and paint whatever picture y'all want to. All right, behind the Temperance card reverse, we have the Sun reverse. So yeah, even though, you know, they know the sun is going down, they're still going to live it up because definitely this is sunset on this energy, this individual by way of you collective. You brought the house down and they know it. And they pretty much are like, whatever. See, for me, if this were in the upright, the Temperance card, if it were in the upright, it means that, you know, their perspective is good. Like they're in balance emotionally, mentally, physically, all that stuff. Everything's balanced out, but they're imbalanced. That means they're not paying attention to things that need to be brought back in balance. They're just going to go ahead and ignore the obvious. That, yeah, it's going down. I'm about to reach my fate. But, yeah, pass me another drink is what I'm hearing. All right, y'all. So let's go ahead and turn these clarifiers over. And what we have here, look at this. Courthouse, occupation, high honor, bad health. Boom. That's dropping the mic on this situation, y'all. Courthouse, definitely 5. 2 and 3 is 5. That's change. It's definitely going down because it's almost as if, like, you knew you were going to get here at a certain time. Like if you've eluded and escaped things for so long, there's been a lot of chatter, there's been a lot of something ain't right about this person, this situation, this organization, something's not right, because if you look at this, you look at that, they have evidence to show that something's not right, but for some reason this person never gets like put on the stand. They get to elude and evade. Like that's been possibly their whole life. That Queen of Wands is coming back up, y'all, because that would make sense. If they're able to elude and evade for so long, that means because somebody's doing work for them. Somebody's doing work on their behalf. Work is being done. Spell work is being done. Like, how else could that be possible? Because they're lucky? No. There's no amount of luck in the world that would keep somebody who is a known murderer, somebody who sets up people, somebody who runs off with their money, someone who gives bad contracts, bad dealings, somebody who it's obvious if you work with this person, you're going to, be under some sort of spell. Like something's not right that this person remains on top. And occupation is here, y'all. What else do I need to tell you about? This could be somebody. This is this King of Pentacles job, that occupation, the lyrics from the song, the music industry, something around that is coming up here with occupation. High honor. High honor for me means that people are afraid of them. People respect them even when they shouldn't. This is somebody who they respect you out of fear because they know if they don't, they're going to have to pay some sort of repercussion. And it's going to be from something that's uncontrollable in the physical. Something's going to happen. Something's going to happen to their money, their health, their life, their circumstances, their stability, their foundation, family even. Something's going to happen if they tell this person no or refuse to work with this person. Yeah. Bad health. But yeah, y'all. Here it is. Here it is. All right, y'all. I hope this helps.